Most of last week's parsha was devoted to describing the avodah, the service of the Nesiim, the heads of each shevet, as they were dedicating the Mishkan. Each shevet, each tribe, with their leader, brought their inaugural korban, their first sacrifices to Hashem. Then comes this week's parsha, which seemingly goes off topic and starts by telling us about the menorah. How Hashem tells Moshe to tell his brother Aaron different halachos, different laws when it comes to how he should light the menorah. Rashi explains that the reason we left the topic of the Nesiim, the topic of the princes of each tribe bringing their karbanos, and we switched to talk about the menorah, is because when Aaron HaKoyin saw all the tribes, all the Shvatim with their leaders bringing their own karban, he became very sad, he became weak. He was upset, he was worried that he didn't participate in the dedication of the Mishkan. His Shevet Levi, was the only Shevet that did not participate, and he was upset about it. And Hashem effectively told him, by my life, Hashem swears to Aaron that his avodah, his service of the menorah, is greater than everyone else's. And that is why we talk about the menorah right after the segment of the Nesiim, because this was Aaron HaKoyin's consolation. But if you really think about this, it seems very odd that someone as holy as Aaron would feel left out or jealous because someone else is doing an avodah. We can't forget that we're talking about tzaddikim here, righteous people. So what exactly was going through Aaron's head? Also, this is a very interesting explanation, but it's not necessarily the simple pshat, the simple meaning of the pasuk. So why exactly did Rashi have to go to this, as opposed to saying the Torah is out of order? That's the way it is. This whole idea really needs a bigger explanation. Explains the Rebbe, we have to understand what Aaron HaKoyin's avodah represented. If you look at the words that Hashem uses to Aaron, the way Hashem comforts Aaron HaKoyin is by speaking to him in present tense. He tells Aaron, don't worry, she'ata madlik umeti v'sa, that you are lighting the menorah. You are kindling the menorah. Because the avodah of lighting the menorah wasn't just a one-time thing. It was something that had a lasting effect. Explains the Rebbe, the menorah wasn't just a candelabra. The menorah represented the entire Jewish people. And the 7 branches on the menorah in the Beis HaMikdash represented the 7 general ways a Jew typically serves Hashem, using his different midas, using his emotions. When Aaron HaKoyin lit the menorah, he infused, he inspired, he gave energy to every single Jew, and he still does. So when Aaron HaKoyin saw the Nesiim, the heads of each tribe bringing their own karbanes, what he saw was a tzaddik, a high person, doing a one-time avodah that only helps him. And that's where Aaron got upset. Aaron had a complaint. This is not what the Beis HaMikdash was meant to be. The Nesiim, the heads bringing their karbanes, are nice. But what about everyone else who's not on that level? How are they going to get affected? How are they going to get inspired? Does that mean my avodah of lighting the menorah is also limited like theirs? Answers Hashem, no. By my life, chayecha, with my holy energy invested in you, Aaron, you have the ability to light up everybody. There is something very special about what the Nesiim are doing. They're doing their own avodah for their shevet, for their tribe. An avodah, a service done through their strength. But ultimately, Hashem tells Aaron, you are the one who's going to inspire everyone. Their avodah has a place, but it doesn't affect yours. Aaron's avodah of lighting the menorah, lighting up every single Jew, no matter where they are, will be around long after the Nesiim have finished bringing their karbanis. And the lesson for us is clear. We all have to be those lamplighters. We all have to embrace the avodah of Aaron and take it into each of our lives. To go out into the world, and when you see someone who could use a positive hashpah, a positive influence, don't think you don't have a chance. Just like Hashem told Aaron, chayecha, by my life you have the power, so to us, when we go on Mesiras Nefesh, when we put our physical desires away, and we put Hashem as the main thing in our life, then now we're working on Hashem's terms. And when we work on Hashem's terms, there is nothing that's going to stop us. And when we do that, we will ultimately come to the point that not just do we light up the people around us, but we light up the entire world. And now the world is ready for the coming of Mashiach. May he come speedily in our days, when we will be able to light the real menorah once again very, very soon. Wishing you a wonderful Shabbos.